Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer purchased this mobile hotspot as a replacement for an older, more complex modem, intending to use it as the primary internet source for a rural home. Our reviewer notes that while this new device lacks the deep, customizable software features of their previous setup, such as CoS or built-in VPN controls, it excels where it really counts: performance. Using the exact same external antenna as before, this client immediately saw a significant speed increase of 25 to 50%, a massive improvement for their situation. For those who might miss the advanced settings, they suggest that the unit can easily be put into a pass-through mode and connected to a dedicated router for more granular control. In their specific home configuration, this hotspot is connected via its fast Ethernet port directly into a mesh Wi-Fi system, providing a stable backbone for the entire house. The device's own Wi-Fi capabilities, while present, are not being used in this particular setup. This client did run into one notable quirk when using the device as an always-on solution. When plugged in and under a heavy load, the battery has a tendency to overheat, a widely reported issue that can cause damage over time. The reviewer's practical solution was to simply remove the battery altogether and power the unit with a slightly more powerful AC adapter than the one it came with. This has allowed it to run continuously without any heat issues. Overall, the verdict is very positive. The easy setup, useful companion app, and the sheer speed boost make it a solid choice. Despite some minor drawbacks like the less-than-ideal antenna connectors, this reviewer finds it to be an excellent, high-performance device for anyone who prioritizes a fast and reliable cellular connection over deep software customization.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer started off with a bit of a headache, as this was the second mobile hotspot they had received, and just like the first one, it arrived locked. For someone who doesn't consider themselves particularly tech-savvy, this presented a significant challenge right out of the box. The setup process was far from straightforward. Our reviewer discovered there were no included instructions for unlocking the unit, forcing them to hunt down the device's manual on the manufacturer's website. The unlocking procedure itself was rather counterintuitive, requiring an existing internet connection on a separate device, like a phone or tablet, just to access the web portal needed to make the hotspot functional. The frustration mounted when they located the unlock code on the packaging, only to find it obscured by a sticker. Peeling it off unfortunately damaged the print, making the code incredibly difficult to read. To make matters worse, the web addresses listed in the official manual didn't even work. It was only by using a direct numerical IP address that this client was finally able to access the unlock page and get the device working. After about 2 hours of patient troubleshooting, they successfully unlocked the hotspot and installed their own SIM card, which worked perfectly. Once operational, the experience improved dramatically. Management of the device is handled through a dedicated mobile app, as the unit itself offers limited controls. For instance, while the screen might show a notification for a new message, it can only be read through the companion app. Despite the initial ordeal, our reviewer is now quite pleased with the mobile hotspot's performance, but strongly advises that new owners should be prepared to exercise a great deal of patience during the initial setup.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer really owes a debt to the community for getting this mobile hotspot up and running. The Q&A section and reviews were invaluable. While some folks experienced seamless connectivity with Cricket right away, due to its AT&T network compatibility, our reviewer had to jump through a few hoops. Following another user's advice to set up a new APN was the key. The seller deserves kudos for including instructions for non-AT&T users. That little detail was a lifesaver. Apparently, Cricket's website has the right settings, but the included screenshot was incredibly helpful. Once Wi-Fi was established, another hurdle popped up. The work computer kept throwing a DNS server error. After a quick dive into the user manual, our reviewer discovered a clever workaround, connecting via USB-C cable, the same one used for charging, just without the adapter. That did the trick. It's easy to rag on tech support, but neither Cricket nor the work tech support team could offer any assistance. You will probably need to get your hands dirty to set it up by yourself. While not exactly a tech whiz, this client managed to figure it out, so hopefully others can too. Performance seems solid so far, but battery concerns are worth noting. Our reviewer noticed the device heating up and is planning to remove the battery and run it directly from the charging cord, keeping the battery as a backup.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.